Stinker Fred! Stinker Fred! I'm going to share something with you right now. Stinker Fred, look what he did for me. I'm flipping out right now. Stinker Fred! Good morning. Happy Vlogmas. Today is I think the 19th day. I'm up early. I went to bed early. I'm feeling like a new woman. I don't look like a new woman necessarily, but I feel like a new woman. I got a full 8 hours of sleep last night. I went to bed as soon as we were done doing the advent calendars. So I got a lot of sleep last night. I am working a little early to try to get the video edited. And then I have a lot of shipping to do today. So I'm probably going to do the book, the advents, the radio, the communicator, all of those things we're going to do this afternoon when I get back. I haven't told Mark yet that, but he'll live. I got Mr. Fluffer Pants right here next to me, being my buddy as I am editing. But good morning. And I had my last sale of the year, or last sales of the year yesterday, but it left me with a lot of things to ship today. So when we get to the shop here in a little bit, I'll show you everything that I have to ship today. And then I'm just going to spend the day getting the shipping done. And I might pop in, and if I get it done in record time and I can go over to Ollie's, I will do that today. Or I definitely will do it tomorrow, because I'm going to be doing some shopping tomorrow to get some things to make for Christmas dinner. So we got to focus off of reselling and onto holiday prep. That will be tomorrow. But I'm going to get this video edited and then we're going to get to the shop. Oh, Mr. Fluffer, don't leave. Don't leave. Are you just changing spots? Now people can't see you over there. Look. He's a good boy. He's laying right on Liberace's face. Okay, I'm stopping into Sweet Cakes. I got my video edited. It's all ready to go up. It's now 10:39. And I am going to run into Sweet Cakes real quick to get me some more liquid energy. Hello, Mr. UPS man. Some more energy, because I got a lot of shipping to do. So when I get back in the car, I will show you what I got. And then when we get to the shop, I'll show you what I need to do. Okay, I got, oh, look at their cute little Sweet Cakes. I'm so blessed to live in a town that's got 2 really good local coffee shops. Actually 3. There's another one that just opened up. I don't know that they do the energy drinks. I think that they do iced coffee. I think it's called King's Coffee, and it's attached to my favorite pizza place here in town. They just opened up, so I'll go over there one day. But this is Sweet Cakes here in Bedford, one of my faves. I have to go pick up my cookie kits, because this is where I get my cookie kits for Christmas Eve. Oh my gosh, that's good. I think it's pomegranate and cherry. That's delicious. I also got a sweet treat from Sweet Cakes, and it's a cream-filled donut. I'm not going to take a bite of it right now, because that would be a little ridiculous, and I honestly am not hungry for it right now, so that'll be my breakfast, even though it's 10:30/lunch. Brunch. It'll be my brunch. Okay, let's get to the shop and I'll show you what all I have to do today. Okay, I'm at the shop. I forgot that I still had this cookie that I got from the mall. So I should have got that donut, because I also have a cookie. Anyway, I'm at the shop and let me show you everything that I have to ship today, which is, it's a lot. I'm not trying to complain about it being a lot. I'm very blessed and very thankful that I have a lot to ship. But actually, as I'm looking at it, it's not going to take me as long as I think it is. So we've got all of these things here, all of the things in this bin, and all of the things in this bin. These are all from my Vamp sales. And then I am going to ship out the winter items. And I think, oh, I have some eBay sales I'm going to pull too. I think that we will have enough time today to go to Ollie's. We also are getting our new dishwasher tonight. I didn't tell you that we're getting a new dishwasher, which we needed, because ours does not dry the dishes. It's went out. It doesn't work. There isn't anything more aggravating to me. Well, there's a lot of things more aggravating than this, but it irritates me when you go to unload your dishwasher and the dishes are still wet. And then you got to dry them yourself. Wet, I know, but it's just, I don't know. I don't like it. I'm going to take this basket over here because we sold some more cosmetics on eBay. So I got my phone here so I can look at my phone as I'm pulling them. I'm going to put you, are you going to, oh, that's going to be too tall up there. That might be a little too low. Oh, I did list this yesterday. I got this at Goodwill when I went for Misty Cindy Fun Day. It is from 2018. It's a Disneyland mug. I got it for 99 cents. It sells for about $20 on eBay. So I don't buy a lot of mugs, but sometimes when they're interesting enough, you know, I'm like, okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. It hasn't sold yet, but I don't know how long it's going to take to sell. But all right, we sold a tea diffuser. All of these items sold to the same person. Wing Me Cosmetics. Might be down here. I got cosmetics everywhere. Is that it? Yeah, Wing Me Well Put Eye Primer. That sold. Half Caked Eye Cream. Half Caked Eye Defy. And Pinky Bee Beauty had me at primer. So all four of these things sold on eBay for $43. There is free shipping on them, which you kind of have to do sometimes with cosmetics. It's just kind of, not with everything. I mean, these are so lightweight enough, but it's kind of to be competitive to make a sell. Sometimes doing free shipping on these lightweight items does help you sell the item. You just have to make sure that you're putting that price into your, I mean, it's not really free shipping. Do you know what I mean? You're making the price a little bit more to cover that, most cases. But so thank you to the customer that bought all those items. I'm gonna get those ready and be shipped out. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. So we're just gonna do some shipping today. I'm gonna turn on a Christmas movie. One thing, I think I told this in my live sale yesterday, I love watching on YouTube. You can watch, they have channels that are just dedicated to like vintage Christmas commercials from the 80s or from the 50s or from the 60s or Christmas memories of decades past. But I think today, I don't even know what's on right now, but the 25 Days of Christmas is on, I don't even know what channel it is, but I want to see what's playing on that. And we'll see if we want to do that or if we want to do a YouTube compilation or variety show. Let me find it and I'll be back and show you what I decided. You take them both and there you have the Facts of Life. This is the Facts of Life Christmas. There's 3 episodes of Facts of Life Christmas. So that's what I'm going to watch today on YouTube for free. So check it out. You might find some things. There were Christmas commercials from the 60s and 70s and just all these sitcoms from the 80s that I love. So I'm gonna get to shipping. Okay, I have it paused here. Joe's looking at her stocking and I thought for a minute, in Edna's stocking, is that a murder elf? Did she get a murder elf? Kind of looks like it. I don't know. What do you think? Murder elf? Hello, it's me again. I'm almost done with shipping. I'm on like the last couple rounds. It's 3 o'clock, so I think I don't know that we'll have time to run to Ollie's today, but we'll definitely do it tomorrow because I have some errands to run tomorrow. But I thought that I would at least talk about something, and that is how to ship something properly, or at least in my opinion, how to ship an item properly to a customer or to a friend or to, if you're just shipping something that is fragile. I started with these, let me unwrap this one real quick and I'll show you what they are. I guess I had this idea that popped in my brain right when I was getting ready to wrap these up, but I did sell these 2 little deer figurines. This is like if you were doing salt and pepper shakers or something, but in general, it's a good rule of thumb, the things that I'm going to talk about, no matter what you're shipping, no matter what size it is. And keep in mind, when you're shipping items specifically to a customer, you'll want to make sure that when they open it up, that there's some thought behind it, that you didn't shove it in a box, because your customer is going to remember that and hopefully that they'll come back with you again. So these are just a few little tips. I keep a lot of paper, and Willie came to the pop-up. He brought me all my paper back. I have 3 more bags. Willie is a gem. He is a wonderful customer and friend. And he also believes in recycling things. I can't use used paper. I don't even like to touch newspaper. So this is basically like newspaper that hasn't been printed on. So you're not gonna get any ink on your hands. You're not gonna get any ink on the items. So for these, I just take one of these sheets of paper. I also get I have plenty now because of Willie, but I do order it from Amazon. I get it in bulk, and I like to lay it flat. I'll show you. See there? I like to lay it flat on my table here so I can just pull a sheet. These are the ones that I'm using that Willie had brought, but I can just pull a sheet and use it quickly. But, so for these, I cut a sheet of that paper in half. First thing I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna wrap it. Oh gosh, maybe I should put you down a little bit. We're gonna wrap it in the paper. Tape it back up. Woo. All right. Then I'm gonna take a sheet of bubble wrap. Oh my gosh, I wish I could pan you down. Oh, maybe I can. Hey, I got pan you down. All right. 1 sheet of bubble wrap for the shakers. You're using the paper, that's adequate for 1 layer. And then I like to lay it diagonally and then kind of wrap it like a diaper, I guess. In my mind, at least that's what I'm thinking. So this was the other one, there were 2 of them. So I just have them just like that. Then, now I don't use tissue paper to make them pretty on every package, but if I wasn't, then I would just take some tulle and wrap it around, attach my business cards, yada, yada, yada. But the main thing is that you're using tape, okay? Don't skip out on using tape. I have this here tape dispenser, which I got from Amazon. I've had this since I started reselling. It is a lifesaver. It's weighted down with sand, so it's just a tabletop thing, so you're not wrestling with the tape gun in your hands when you're getting your packages all sealed up to go like that. So it's in my, I'll try to link it. I'll try to remember to link it. But this is a piece of recycled tissue paper. Well, let me jump back. Please make sure that you're taping. You've wrapped it in paper. You've wrapped it in bubble wrap. Tape them shut, because I'm telling you, I have gotten packages from people that don't use tape on their bubble wrap, and it's out of the bubble wrap by the time I get it. Sometimes it's been broken, sometimes not. So you must use tape, but don't, hang on, let me pan up to my face. Please, for the love of God, do not tape it all to high hell, because that's annoying as a customer, that they have to, they have to use a chainsaw to get through the bubble wrap. 1 piece of tape. 1 piece of tape is all you need to close this up. Don't wrap it around. I know a lot of people use the saran wrap method instead of tape. I don't like that either, but to each his own, I guess, when it comes to that. But as a customer, when I get something that has saran wrap wrapped around it, I get a little angry. I'm just saying. It sticks in my brain. I'm like, and don't even get me started on packing peanuts, because I know some people like the packing peanuts, but as a customer, I hate getting packages with packing peanuts, and I may not order from somebody again for that reason. I just don't, they're a mess. They're a mess. You don't want to make your customer have to clean up after themselves after they've opened your package. That's just me. All right, I'm panning back down. All right, so I've got my recycled piece of tissue paper, and I'm just gonna wrap them both. And look, 1 little piece of tape there. So I'm kind of wrapping this like a present, but it's also giving it another layer of protection. Another 1 piece of tape. Whoops. There we go. I'm gonna use my tool. That is recycled. See? Oh, let me point this up a little bit. There we go. See? Then I'm going to take my business card, which you can make yourself. You can write a little note on a card. I get mine from gotprint.com, and I think I got 1,000 of them for like $35, double-sided. So I don't have a code or anything to give you. And then, I have drawers filled well, drawers filled with various package toppers. Because you know me, I like a package topper. So, ooh, let's do a little, I mean, I know this is, maybe we should do Christmas. Maybe we should do a Christmas sticker. You know, it is the holiday season, so I do got some Christmas stickers in here. All right, so I'll put on a couple of these little Christmas stickers on there, and it's just like that. Then I'm taking my box. I put a sheet of paper on the inside of the box. Putting this inside the box, not too big, not too small. Use my Willy paper. Everything is tucked in there nice and neat. It's not going to fly around anywhere. That tape is going to keep your bubble wrap and your paper from making your items slip out of it. That's it. It's safe to go. I would punt kick this. I would punt kick this box, and I would still feel fine that it was going to make it to where it needed to make it to, safe and sound. So I every once in a while I'll pop in and I'll do a little bit of a shipping thing, but shipping does not have to be very intimidating. Ow! I just pinched myself with my thing. Hang on a minute. I pinched my little finger on my tripod. Shipping does not have to be intimidating. I shipped all of these items. I have shipped over 40 items today by myself, and I got started at, let's say, 11:30, and I'm almost done. I got 4 more things to ship, but, oh, I gotta print the label off for that. It doesn't have to be intimidating. I know that for some people at first, because you worry, but if you make sure that you're wrapping your items carefully, don't use too much tape, but use tape. And, you know, I recycle all my boxes. I don't recommend using boxes. Like, I know people will go into like Dollar Tree and recycle those boxes. The majority of the time, those boxes that you get from Dollar Tree or even Dollar General, they are not meant to be an outward shipped box. They're boxes inside of boxes, or they're just from a distribution center and they're not being shipped through the USPS. So they're like loaded up on a semi, taken from the distribution center by someone that, you know, the corporation, and on pallets, and they're not shipped like this is going to be shipped. It's going to pass through many, 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 many hands. So I don't recommend using those because the integrity of those boxes aren't the greatest. I use every Amazon recyclable box or orders that I've placed from other sites. And I buy my own boxes on Amazon. You can see behind me, you know, that is part of running a business. That's part of maintaining a business, is having the supplies that you need on hand. That to me is the hardest part about shipping, is making sure that you have, if you're shipping a larger item, that you have the appropriate box. You can get free boxes, free priority boxes, bubble mailers and poly mailers on USPS.com for free, but they're just priority boxes. I tend to ship most things, the majority of things, ground, because it's cheaper for my customer. And honestly, it gets there really pretty just as fast. So, you know, get your boxes from Amazon or, you know, another distributor if you find them cheap enough. But I've said this many times before, but my go-to sizes are this is an 8x6x4, 10x8x6, and 12x12x8, and 7x7x6. 12x12x8 and 7x7x6 you can get free from the USPS.com, but they are priority, and you cannot ship items ground, which used to be first class. You can't ship them in a priority box. So I've made that mistake when I first got started. They were like, no, you would get sent back to me because I tried to ship something that shouldn't have been in a priority. I tried to, you know, but lessons learned. So I just wanted to pop in. I'm going to get this shipping done. And then, well, I have a few more things to get done today before we leave for the day. And I may go, I don't know. I may go to Ollie's today. I don't know. I may go tomorrow. Just depends on what kind of mood I'm in when I'm done. Oh, I'm getting my dishwasher tonight. I forgot. Isn't it sad that there's things in life as you become an adult that make you excited and happy, and getting a dishwasher makes me excited and happy. Stinker Fred! You! Stinker Fred! I'm going to share something with you right now. Stinker Fred, look what he did for me. I'm flipping out right now. Stinker Fred! Okay, I don't know if you can see this, but look what he did. This is Jacob the Carpetbagger. He does cameos. And Stinker Fred got me a Christmas present. Listen.
Hey, you all. Carpetbagger here, wishing a very Merry Christmas to Misty, as well as her husband, Mark. And Misty wanted to wish you best of luck with the medical procedure that you have coming up. Misty also says here that you have your own YouTube channel where you sell vintage and antiques and new vlogs. So
I do, Jacob. I do.
Continued success in your YouTube videos and your YouTube career, and feel free to use this clip on your YouTube channel if you so wish to do.
That's what we're doing, Jacob. We're doing it right now.
Liberace and cheese without stuff in it. So you'd like cheese that doesn't have olives in it or something, just cheese, no chunks of other material.
I would like cheese with olives in it, actually.
They have a Liberace exhibit at I think it's the Hollywood Car Museum in Las Vegas. So if you're ever in the area, you might want to check that out.
I've been there, Jacob.
Thank you for your support, and until next time, this one's in the bag.
Stinker Fred! I was not expecting that. Merry Christmas, Stinker Fred. Oh my, Stinker Fred, does the Pedro Pascal, does he got a cameo? No, I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh, Stinker Fred. That was amazing. Okay, that was Jacob the Carpetbagger. Mark and I both love him. We watch him every single night. And his lovely girlfriend, Jen, we love her too. But I was not expecting that, Stinker Fred. That was so sweet. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to show it with Mark. He's gonna flip out. Now I know, when people come up to me and they're like, oh my gosh, Misty, and they kind of have reactions when they meet me out in public, I'm always like, why? But now I know what it's like. Oh my gosh, thank you, Fred. That was amazing. That was such a surprise. And I gotta load up this stuff back here, all these packages to take to the post office. And then I'm officially on Christmas break, allegedly, because we all know. I guess I should say I'm officially on not having live sales break, at least for the rest of the year, probably. Yeah, I mean, at least until Christmas, which is less than a week away. But I might pop in and go live at some time. You never know with me. But that was amazing. Thank you, Stinker Fred. You're such a stinker. You gotta wait for it to flip sides, and you gotta wait for the beep. It's us. Hi. Well, to Mark's enjoyment, I just told him that I didn't do the radios this morning. So, you want to find out what's going on with Dash Deerbuck?
No.
Sure you do. Oh, wait. Before we get started, I wanted to say, too, I went on the audition. It went well. I laid in bed and I thought about it all night.
Yeah, you slept all night.
And I messaged the director and I told him that I just don't think I can do it. I don't even know if he was even going to cast me in it, but I wanted him to take me out of the running because the more I can't add anything else to my plate. The rehearsals are 3 nights a week. And then during the, 2 weeks, I know every time, Maybell, 2 weeks before the show dates, it's every night. And I just don't think that I can do that right now. But I did tell him, if you do Miss Hannigan, if you do Annie, or if you do Steel Magnolias, I'm your girl. Because they are kind of secondary, and they're not like this play, you're pretty much on stage the entire show. So it's pretty demanding in, learning the lines and stuff. So it breaks my heart. And thank you guys all for the well wishes. The audition went great. It felt good to just do it, but I just don't, you were worried about me doing it. I know, but it's just not the time right now. Okay. Now we'll find out what's going on with Dash on the 19th.
workshop. Eddie, only 6 more days till Christmas. Will those toys be ready?
Are you kidding? Of course they'll be ready. Toys are flying off the workbench. The trains are getting their whistles. And the dollies are getting their dresses. Voila! It can be pretty crazy around here. But my crew always gets the sleigh loaded by Christmas Eve.
Good luck, Eddie.
Good luck, Eddie. Good luck. This is your favorite one. You want me to do it this time?
Yes.
Hello in there! It's Jolly Joe from the post office. Press and release
It's
the
Colin.
button. Say your name, then press the button again.
Okay, Colin. Misty and Mark, and our friends from YouTube.
I'm a little curious about something. This is the busiest season of all for mail carriers, and we'd like to know, what's your favorite thing to get in the mail?
Amazon packages.
Amazon packages, I guess.
Good to know. I hope we can make that happen for
Packages
you.
from Van.
Now, I've got one more question for you. I've been so busy delivering Santa's mail, and I didn't get to write a letter myself. What do you think I should ask for this Christmas?
A nice new mail truck.
I like the way you think. I'll bet Santa will be really good to me if I write a letter asking for that. Thank you, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Okay, so our a Christmas movie moments. I'm going to go over to Ollie's tomorrow when I'm running my errands. But this is a good one. I didn't tell them yesterday what we were going to do. It's Home Alone. I've already watched this movie twice this year. All right, so Home Alone, one of my favorites. It was released in 1990, which seems crazy to me. It seems like it was just yesterday. Home Alone brought together writer John Hughes and director Chris Columbus. The movie was an enormous hit, making over $500 million against an $18 million budget. Wow. Reigning as the highest grossing live action comedy for the next 21 years. It is the highest grossing Christmas movie of all time, not even counting its numerous sequels. Not Christopher Columbus. Chris Columbus. I saw you looking at me like, who? Chris Columbus previously had a modest success with Adventures in Babysitting. Remember that? Which also featured a stranded miner who must save the day. This is also the arc of the 2 Harry Potter films he directed and The Goonies, which he wrote. That's your favorite movie. Sorry. John Williams composed the film's well-known score. The swooping orchestral sound with heavy use of Christmassy bells resurfaces in director Chris Columbus's 2 Harry Potter films. Kevin's siblings and his cousins all stay in the house before the big trip, making a total of 9 children in the house.
11.
11 children in the house. Macaulay Culkin plays 8-year-old Kevin McAllister, whose family leaves for the airport and flies to Paris without him. He is stranded in their suburban Chicagoland home. Could you imagine if that happened in, today in real life? Those parents would have been in jail.
Well, you would have called the cell phone and then
Well, that's true. They would have called mom. That's what I kept thinking, call them up. They didn't have cell phones then. Well, they did, but they weren't
right.
People. The photo of Buzz's girlfriend was the art director's son, made up to look like a girl in order to avoid making fun of a girl in earnest. That's funny. I didn't know that. That was a great part in that movie. Macaulay Culkin's younger brother, Kieran Culkin, who went on to star in movies like Igby Goes Down and Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, appears in the movie as Fuller. Remember Fuller? Mm-hmm. He's gonna pee the bed. Kevin's favorite pizza topping is cheese. He orders his very own cheese pizza from Little Nero's. The driver knocks over the McAllister's lawn ornament with his Plymouth Horizon, a car that thankfully sunsettled in 1990. Sunsetted.
They quit making it.
Thank you, sir. The McAllister kids are afraid of their neighbor, Old Man Marley, who is rumored to have killed his family with a snow shovel. Kevin sees Old Man Marley at the drugstore and is so frightened that he accidentally shoplifts a toothbrush. What does that kid say?
Is it ADA approved?
No, he says that, but when he runs out and the worker kid says, shoplifter! 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 John Candy appears in the film as polka player who helps Kevin's mom. He filmed his entire part in just one day. John Candy. In the confusion and conflict at the beginning of the film, Kevin wishes for his family to disappear. As a result, he is euphoric at first when he realizes that he's been left alone. But by the time he goes to see Santa, he asks for his family to come back. Marv, played by the Wonder Years narrated Daniel Stern, leaves the water running and all. You didn't know that? Yeah, leaves the water running in all the houses, and he and Harry rob, so they call him the Wet Bandits. At the store, Kevin buys milk, orange juice, and fabric softener, what every 8-year-old needs. Macaulay Culkin drew the map that Kevin uses to show where the traps are set up. The role of Harry was first offered to Robert De Niro, who turned it down. De Niro went on to play memorable comic villains in Stardust and Meet the Parents. In the scene where a tarantula crawls on Marv's face, Daniel Stern had to mime the scream because a real scream would have scared the spider. The sound was dubbed in afterwards. Joe Pesci went on to play Harry. He and Robert De Niro appeared together in another 1990s critical favorite, Goodfellas, which is an amazing movie. I love that movie. In a method move, Joe Pesci avoided Macaulay Culkin on set to appear more mean and add realism to Culkin's performance. Macaulay Culkin improved the line, "You guys give up, or are you thirsty for more?" In the scene where Merv sneaks in through the window, the ornaments he must step on were actually made of candy. The black and white movie Kevin watches, Angels with Filthy Souls, is a parody of the 1938 James Cagney classic, Angels with Dirty Faces. A similar parody appears in Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, which I think we'll be doing that one next. The fake snow used in the movie was later given to the Lyric Opera of Chicago and has appeared in numerous productions. Jeesh, there's more.
Where is there?
Just one more. Oh, I guess we're not doing that. Home Alone 2, which is equally good. Well, not equally good, but it's still pretty good.
Still holds up.
It still holds up. John Hughes wrote the part of Kevin with Macaulay Culkin in mind, but auditioned several hundred other boys just to be sure he made the right decision. At the beginning of the movie, most of the shots of Macaulay Culkin are from above his head in order to make him appear smaller and weaker. By the end, most of the shots were from below him, and he appears stronger and more confident. Marv is thwarted by falling clothes from the iron, tarantula on his face, tar and nails on the stairs, and a BB gun shot through the dog door. Harry runs into glue, feathers, a blowtorch to the head, and burning hot doorknob. Both burglars fall victim to toy cars on the floor and the swinging paint cans. That's a good movie. The end. The one that we're going to read tomorrow is Prancer. I haven't seen that one in forever, but I know it has Sam Elliott in it. But I think Prancer is kind of like a Polar Express. Either you like it or you don't.
I don't know that I've seen it.
Yeah,
at all.
It's an 80s movie. Okay, so we did all that. Now it's time for breakdown. Never gonna get it, 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 never gonna get it. Woo, 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 woo. I wish we had cheese.
Go get some.
No. Christmas vacation. We have to do it the right way. Are we going to get two in today since we got gypped yesterday?
We made it on the last day. Christmas present.
Oh. Is it another Clark?
It looks like it.
We got to make our earrings, Mark. We'll make these earrings and Christmas will be over. Yep. It's yet another Clark. We already have that one. Well, now we can do a set of Clark and Ellen. That was ridiculous. Did you notice that we switched sides on you again? It was Mark's idea. All
We
right.
got 3 of those Clarks.
Uh-huh. Well, we'll probably get another Ellen tomorrow. All right, number
You did
19.
Clark and Ellen.
Yeah, that's what I had planned on doing. Where's 19 at, Mark?
18.
19.
9. There,
Yes,
it's way up here.
Ooh. What is it looking way up there? It's not a buddy, it's an accessory. What is it? A necklace, maybe?
Oh yeah, they got little skinny necks.
Yeah, they got scrawny little necks. I bet this will go on the one that we got yesterday. This one. Christmas
I don't know if it
vacation.
really matters. They're probably all the same necks.
I'll let you work on that. I'll let you work on that, Mark. I'll open up the slime one. 19. Oh boy, it's gonna be sprinkles. We should just throw this one away, not even do it anymore. Oh no!
Focus. There you go. See?
Oh, cute. It's
We're getting honey?
well, we got that. I don't want to stick this in that slime though. Oh my gosh. A honey dauber. Because that makes sense. Good grief. I have to say I am in a much better mood.
Not a lot, but
I am too. Oh, you can use that to open this thing up because since it's so hard. All the way over here. Oh wait. Retro Toys is next. Yeah, get it, Mark. Did we already get this one? Oh, we got Mrs. Potato Head. Now we have the couple. We got Mr. Potato Head. See, Mrs. Potato Head. Oh, and this is a Decepticon. Jilly.
Oh.
Jilly helped us with that. We got... Wait a minute.
we need a refund.
That's okay. I like two fellas. This has been... This one's my favorite one. My Pet Monster. This has been a jippy, other than Ariana's advent calendar, and this
Well,
one.
we haven't seen Ariana's. So
And the Squishmallows. Yeah, Ariana, maybe we won't like yours today either. Little people, helping hands, little people from all the lands.
oh, it's a train.
Oh, it goes around the tree that we're not going to get. Because it's going to go around this fake tree that's in the
yeah.
picture.
And then
That's
we're gonna get some
stupid.
presents next.
Yeah. Put it around the tree, Mark.
Oh no, the present's already there.
Oh.
They can't see it.
Oh. I'll be home with bells on. Isn't that great? With bells on. Someone had a good idea. Trim the tree and wrap the presents. Put the Christmas music on. This Christmas I'll be home with bells on. I don't know why that popped into my head. Because, we're saving this for our future grandchildren. Someone said, just get rid of that box.
I agree.
And just get little bags like this. Yeah. That's what we'll do. That was a good idea. Person that suggested it. We're going to read your comments and questions too.
Okay, from the Withering Woman.
The withering woman. Withering woman. Oh, I get to open it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Thanks.
it's a postcard. It's a postcard. It's a postcard, Mark. Oh, it's gotta get it out. Ooh. Oh, thanks. A joyful Christmas with the deer. This was to Henry and Hattie from May and John Warner. So this one is probably from turn of the century or so, I think, with that line down the middle. It is embossed. It's not a German
How did
card.
they get it?
Huh?
Did they just hand it to someone?
Probably. There's no postmark on it. Here you go. Here you go.
Yeah.
They hand delivered it. Christmas vacation. Okay. Let's look for questions. We will be making... I'm going to visit Emma this weekend. Mark hasn't decided if he's going or not. But Sunday, we're going to have our craft day, Mark. We're going to paint our projects. And we'll make those earrings. And we'll do some giveaways with those earrings. Hey, I sold something on eBay.
That means you gotta go to the shop.
That means I gotta go ship it tomorrow. That's okay, though. All right. We're looking at... I gotta turn my sound down, too. We're looking at yesterday's video. Where am I at? Oh, no. Not that one. This one. Okay. It says, I had seen some questions. I'd seen a lot of questions. Where'd they go? Oh, Misty and Mark. This is from Tracy Ingram. When you start your RV travels, do you have it mapped out, or are you going to let the road take you wherever? My husband and I are trying to see as many national parks as you can. We have no idea. I mean, we're still technically 10 years away. It would be nice if we could do it sooner than that, but realistically, we're still
somewhere around there.
10 years away from when he can retire. He kind of thought that he would like to maybe do something, a remote job, like the last 5 years before he could retire, but you don't know what's going to be like. That's even going to be an option, you know, with things that are coming away. So we don't know. We have no idea, but we would like to go to a lot of the state parks. I'm really wanting to go, or national parks, and state parks.
Sure.
We really want to go out west. We want to go west as west can be.
And east.
But mainly west. West. I want to go west. Kathy Luddy. Oh, here, I'll read this one. Then we'll read that one. Kathy Luddy 6035 says, when you get your RV, will you have to make an apartment in your shop if you sell your house? Yes, that's the plan. The plan, at least at this moment, is to sell the house and we'll have an apartment above the shop.
Yeah, we already have an apartment above the shop.
We already...
We don't have to make anything.
Yeah, there's already an apartment above the shop. That's where our son lives now. Okay, what was
Says Misty, you and Mark seem to have incredible memories. How do you remember so many songs, movies, and decades of fascinating knowledge?
That's about all I remember is songs and movies.
Yes.
I mean, I don't remember, like, patterns for, like, glassware and stuff, but I can remember a good movie song lyrics or movie quotes. That's where my brain is. How do you remember things?
I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I have a horrible memory.
No, you don't. Why is this not showing all the comments? What is going on? Okay, I'm going to have to go to a...
Says, how did you decide on the name for your shop?
I don't know. I don't remember exactly. I don't remember.
I think Emma was with us.
She was trying to create a design.
We were in here just kind of throwing names around and trying to figure it out, and you were saying that you want something collaborative.
Yeah, with a flower or something.
Wait, what are you talking about? Wildflower?
Wildflower.
Oh, I
Isn't that what she said? She meant the Hunt Venture. Oh, yeah. I wanted it to incorporate my current brand, but I didn't want it to be just me. So, and I love the word collaborative. I don't know. I love that word.
But the wildflower one, you've always liked wildflowers.
Wildflowers, yeah.
And so we just decided to do wildflower antiques.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm looking. Question, Mark. This is from Miss Michelle, boxing trainer. What are your hobbies? She hadn't asked me what my hobbies were. She already knows, probably.
I like to do a lot of things. I'm one of those people that just kind of likes to do a little bit of everything. One of the things I have not got to do is I like to restore old beat up Hot Wheels from the 60s and 70s, the red lines.
You've done a lot of them, but not as many as you would like to.
I've got like 4 of them that need to be painted right now. I mean,
but you've been waiting on winter because when it's winter, he doesn't have the yard to mow, and so that
maybe during Christmas week I can get in there at least one day.
Yeah. Midnight Rose 1315 says, "What is your guys' advice on having a long and mostly happy marriage?"
Sorry.
You gotta laugh. You gotta make each other laugh. I think that we do that. I think that you have to kind of make each other feel like you're a little cherished, like do little things for one another,
Yeah.
Making each other laugh, I think, is the most important thing. Having a sense of humor. And he has a very different sense of humor than I do. And I think that sometimes helps.
That's it.
I tell you what, a big thing, and this is going to sound so stupid, but correct me if I'm wrong, but don't you think a big thing is that you have to, sounds so stupid, but you have to like what each other like to watch on TV for the most part.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you worked all day. You kind of want to have a little bit of time to watch a little bit of TV. And it's important to enjoy watching the same things. And we do. For the most part. I mean, he likes to watch some stuff that I do not care to watch.
Insane.
And I do too. But we do like history, documentaries, murder, travel vlogs. I mean, we like to watch the same thing. So that sounds so kind of trivial and stupid, but I think it's important.
So, NC Housewife asks, Misty and Mark, as kids, what was your favorite relative's house to visit and why?
Oh, my grandma's. My grandma's at Christmas time.
Your
My dad's mom, my grandma Helen. Because I was, my family wasn't like, we got together on the holidays and that was pretty much it. And on Christmas, I got to see my cousins and I don't know, it was just, I remember we went down to my grandma's basement and she had a laundry chute. They had like a finished basement. It was like still a basement, but it was semi-finished,
It was 80s finished. It wasn't like today finished.
No, but she had a laundry chute and I remember we used to and it was in the laundry chute was in the bathroom upstairs. And we would send messages and stuff and just toss things down through the laundry chute. What about you?
Well, so 2 things. I liked going to my mom's
grandma
and grandpa.
Lucille. That was who Emma was named after.
Because her name was Emma
Lucille and Leroy.
But anyway, she always made really, really good food. And it was just again, you got to see all your relatives you haven't seen much.
Chicken noodles.
But the funny thing was going to my dad's side, going to Aunt Wilma's.
Yeah.
And
she did not like Christmas.
No.
She had a bad memory of Christmas.
But anyway, I remember the early days of going there. Mm-hmm. It was just a house filled with smoke.
Oh, and yeah. Well, and kids too. Because I used to go there too because we've been together since we were 16. So I remember that.
But I mean, there was like a haze in the whole place.
And everyone played euchre. All the guys would play euchre.
Yeah.
Yeah. So ain't that funny how it's like a fond memory now? But at the time you're like
I'd always hang out in the garage because they didn't smoke out there.
Yeah. Well, they had that 4 Seasons room.
Yeah.
And I remember they would always have that. They had a console TV out there, and they'd always play the country music channel, CMT, and it was always the Christmas country music, CMT. Those were memories. I love that. Someone asked, that was Christina Perry. Do you have siblings? Yes, I have a half brother named Bobby, and he has a full-blooded sister named Michelle. Sue Ellen. Oh, I like that. Sue Ellen on Dallas. Sue Ellen. Do you live in Texas, Sue Ellen? Anyway, what will you do about traveling when the grandbaby comes? Well, we got that all figured out. See, we will just come when the baby is a baby. We'll just come wherever they are. We could park somewhere and be able to go see the baby. And then, you know, see the baby for a little bit and then go back to our RV. Come back the next day. But then when the babies get old enough, we're just going to take them with us for like a week in the summer or whatever. We're going to take them with us. We got it all planned out, don't we, Mark?
Yep.
For the most part.
So, Stages and Pages asks, random question for each of you. The Beatles or the Rolling Stones?
Beatles. For me.
I think I'd have to say Rolling Stones.
Oh, no. Beatles for me. I got to take that off or I'll forget to take it off before I... Okay, one more question from Susan Hawk. Whichever you sell, shop or home, where does Grandpop and the animals go? Well,
Animals go with us.
the animals go with us. Once Mr. Fluffer Pants goes, I probably won't get another cat, which makes me so sad to think about.
I think that's what we said about the last cat.
Well, you never know. But, I mean, we're going to have a dog with us, and the dog will go with us. I mean, we're still talking 10 years. I mean, my dad's, hopefully he will still be around. But, you know, we'll figure that out. We won't be doing anything until we can, you know, we're not gonna sell the house with him still in it. You know, sorry.
Gotta go.
We're leaving. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But keep the questions coming. Look at little Maybelle out there.
Like, let me in.
You shouldn't have cried. You annoying. It's not cold outside, by the way. It's okay. Anyway, thank you guys so much for the questions. Keep them coming. I still haven't fully figured out. He doesn't know if he's going with me to spend the night at Emma's on Friday. I kind of hope that you do, but I'll leave that up to you. But I don't know. I'll be figuring something out. I'll be taking the Advents with me, and Emma will help me do them or something. Or maybe I'll leave them here and we'll do a catch up.
I can take him.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks so much for hanging out with us, and we will see you tomorrow.
See ya.
Bye.
We wish you